Hey y'all, welcome back. We are going to be going over chapter 7.5 and 7.6. This is lecture 16. We're going to jump right in. Some definitions. Installment buying is when an item is purchased and the buyer pays for it by making periodic payments. A fixed installment loan is a loan repaid in equal payments. A down payment is when a buyer pays a portion of the cost at the time of purchase, and a total installment price is the total amount of money the buyer will ultimately pay. Total installment price is equal to the sum of all payments plus the down payment. Our first example is going to be after a big promotion, a young couple bought $9,000 worth of furniture. The down payment was $1,000 and they financed it for 3 years at 8% simple interest per year. So the first thing we want to do is find the total amount financed. For that, all we're going to do is subtract the down payment from the total payment. So we get $9,000 minus $1,000, which is going to be $8,000. Because we paid that $1,000 up front, it is not included in the amount that we are financing. The second thing that we are going to do is find the finance charge, which is also referred to as interest, but Connect Math likes to call it finance charge. So that's going to be I equals PRT. Our rate was 8% and our time is 3 years. So that means interest is going to equal 8,000 times 0.08 times 3, which is equal to 1920. Third, we want to find the total installment price. The total installment price is just kind of the total price, so that's $9,000 plus that 1920. So it's going to be equal to $10,920 in total. And the last thing we want to do is find the monthly payment. The monthly payment, we are going to be paying over 3 years, which is 36 months. And how much we are going to be paying is the 8,000 plus our interest, which is that 1920. So then you take that 9,920, you divide it by 36, and that gets you to 275.56 for your total monthly payment. Moving on. So now we have the following information on a automotive loan. Purchase price $31,800, sales tax 5.5%, title fees $470, money credited for trade-in was $11,800, and our payments were $457.12 for 72 months. First, what we want to do is find the total cost of the car. So to find the total cost of the car, the first thing that I'm going to do is subtract the $31,800 minus $11,800. Since this was our credit for a trade-in, you can also think of it as your down payment. So it's going to be equal to $20,000. And then we have our tax, which is going to be that zero right here, 0.055 times 20,000, which is equal to 1,100. So then our total cost of the car is going to be 20,000 plus 1,100 plus our fees, our licensing and title fees that we had to pay at the point of purchase. This is going to be equal to 21,570. This is also going to be the amount we're going to need to finance, since we subtracted out our down payment. Next, what we're going to do is find the total installment price, since that is the next set of instructions right here. So the total installment price is going to be the total amount that the buyer pays. It is equal to the sum of all payments plus the down payment. So our payments are right here. we had $457.12 times 72 months. We're going to add our down payment, which is going to be our credited amount, that $11,800. It's going to behave as our down payment for this problem. This is going to equal $44,712.64. So that is our total installment price. The last thing we are going to do is find this finance charge. The finance charge is equal to the total payments minus the cost of the car. So that's going to be, well, our total payments actually are going to be that $457.12 times 72, kind of from up here, minus that $21,570, because that's our total cost of the car that we found up here. That's going to equal $11,342.64. So this example was really great because I actually pulled this straight off of your homework. So this is one of your homework problems for this week. Let's keep moving on. Next, we're going to talk about simplified daily interest. So simplified daily interest is going to be another question that's going to pop up on your homework. So I just wanted to give y'all these formulas and do an example with y'all. So Sonia is going to borrow $6,500 to cover one-time college expenses in a federal student loan program at 6% interest. We want to find the monthly interest for 30 and 31-day months. So we can see up here that the daily interest amount is equal to the principal balance times the interest rate divided by 365.25. All right, so for number one, we will have daily interest equals balance times interest divided by 365.25, which is going to equal 6,500 times 0.068 divided by 365.25, which equals $1.21. So that means for a 30-day month, we're going to have 30 times $1.21, since we have to pay daily, or that's going to be equal to $36.30. So this was the 30-day month. And for a 31-day month, we're actually going to multiply by 31 instead of 30, since we have to pay it in 31 days, times $1.21 is equal to $37.51 for a 31-day month. All right, let's do part two. How much interest will accrue while Sonia is still in school? Assume she starts school in August and graduates in May, 3 years and 9 months later, and payments begin 6 months after graduation. So since it will accrue for 4 years, we know we'll need to do our 4 years multiplied by our 6,500 that we're borrowing, multiplied by 0.068, which is our interest. But then we need to somehow add those 3 months on. Since she pulled out the loan in August, right, that means the 3 months after August are going to be September, October, and November. September has 30 days, October has 31, and November has 30 days. So that means we will have 2 30-day months of interest to pay and 1 31-day. So this is going to be plus 2 times that interest amount, which is $36.30, plus just that 1 month of paying the $37.51. So this is going to equal $1,878.11 is how much interest is going to accrue after 4 years and 3 months. All right, let's move on. So now we're going to move on to loan payments, and I really like this formula. I think it's nicer to look at, where PMT stands for payment. P is your principal, and APR is your annual percentage rate. However, Connect Math likes to use a big R for payment, and then they have it as P times R over N over 1 minus 1 plus R over N to the negative NT, which is fine. I just prefer to not use an uppercase R and a lowercase r in the same equation. So I do prefer this one, but this is the equation that Connect Math is going to give you. Just so y'all know, the only difference is they use R instead of APR and a big R instead of PMT, but I don't like the 2 R's. So I prefer the PMT equals formula. Anyways, let's go through an example where we need to apply this formula. So a family plans to buy a home for $174,900 and has been offered a 30-year mortgage with a rate of 4.5% if they can make a 20% down payment. So what will their monthly payment be with this loan? So the first thing you need to do is calculate the down payment, because we're going to pay that off first before we finance the rest of the loan. So our down payment is going to be 20%, which is 0.2 of this 174,900. That is going to be equal to, so that means we're financing the rest. So that's $174,900 minus $34,980, which equals $139,920. So this is going to be our principal, or our loan amount that we need to finance, since we've already paid this amount in our down payment. And then our rate is that 4.5%. We have 30 years to pay it off. And since we're going to make monthly payments, that means N is equal to 12. So I'll go ahead and write the formula. It's PMT is equal to P times APR over N divided by 1 minus 1 plus APR over N to the negative NT. So this is going to equal 139,920 times 0.045 divided by 12, all divided by 1 minus parentheses 1 plus 0.045 divided by 12 to the negative 12 times 30, since our time is 30. That's going to be equal to $708.95. So these are going to be your monthly payments. All right, that concludes lecture 16. Thank you all so much for tuning in, and I hope you'll have a wonderful rest of your day.